Good afternoon. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Hanging with the Chads. I am Chad Springer, joined as always by the greatest tag team partner and host we could ever have, Mr. Chad Boudreaux. How the hell are you doing today?
I'm great, man. I'm glad to be back. This is Championship Sunday, so I'm enjoying life right now.
Absolutely, it is Championship Sunday, and we're going to get into that. We're going to get into a lot of other things. This NFL coaching carousel has probably been one of the most entertaining ones in quite some time. Not as entertaining as Mr. Dabo Swinney going scorched earth on Ole Miss. I bet your new coach is dodging some bullets on that one there, old cousin Lane. And it's been a minute, but we're back. We're rocking and rolling. Life catches up, comes at you fast, and feel like you work every single solitary day of the week. It's been an exciting time in sports. We got the Royal Rumble coming up next week, and we are probably going to live stream our match reactions.
Yeah,
we're obviously not going to show the Royal Rumble. We don't want to get canceled by WWE again. Ooh. But it's going to be very interesting to see. I got some, I don't know how they're going to pull off any of these surprises, but I don't even think they should just put everybody in there. The only way it's going to be a surprise if Edge comes back again. But let's get into it today, Boudreaux. Let's start off with what today really is. It's Championship Sunday. In about 1 hour, the Broncos are going to be kicking off with the Patriots in Denver, in the Mile High City, without Bo Nix. Freak injury. Don't know. I've never seen someone break their ankle on a kneel down. Maybe he rushed it. Hope he's gets better soon. They said it's a 12-week recovery time. Does Stenham hold a chance in hell against this Vrabel defense coming in there from New England?
If it was anyone else, maybe, but it's Vrabel. It's the Patriots. Their defense is phenomenal. Their defense is what's been carrying them all year. Don't get me wrong. Drake May's bad. He's awesome. He's a badass quarterback. But
shout out North Carolina, Drake May.
Yeah, exactly. But I was actually hoping the Saints would have picked up Drake May, but that's just me. It's hard, and I know Sean Payton. Obviously, he's a hero down in New Orleans, but and I know he can work some magic. I don't see a backup quarterback coming in the AFC Championship game. If it was earlier in the season, i.e., Tom Brady. It could happen, but not a championship game with everything on the line and with the defense that the Patriots have. I just don't see that happening.
Boudreaux, you find out a week ago Sunday at 7:00 p.m. that you're making your first start, probably ever, AFC Championship game against the New England Patriots, with your entire Denver Broncos season riding on your shoulders. I think the bubble gut's gonna be coming up a little bit. I'm like, hold on. I'll be like, hold the fuck, whoa, easy. Make sure his ankle's good. We can give him a shot, right?
Got them hot snakes. Got them hot snakes coming out.
Yo, imagine the nerves that Mr. Stenham is going to be feeling today.
Hey, look, I literally just went through this on Wednesday with the soccer team. I had a player. He wasn't fit for the first few minutes of the game, so I had to start a freshman. And when I told him he started, I saw everything. And this is just high school soccer. Now we're talking about the NFL championship game. Yeah, dude. That bubble gut's definitely there.
Yeah, he is. And I mean, I get it. He's your hero, and he's your third coming of Jesus himself down there, Mr. Sean Payton. However, his offense is too wordy. That kid,
that Waffle House menu,
bro. Hey, we want 4 inches covered, blah, 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 blah. What? Like Drew Brees can say it off good. I like watching the YouTube videos of quarterbacks talking about play calling. I'm just like, I'm over here saying, hey, we're gonna go trip right Orlando.
Right.
That means we're gonna run a couple of outs and a go. Makes it real simple. Why can't the NFL be like me? I don't know. Hey, by the way, speaking of NFL, we got another game The Rams and the Seahawks, third time they're going to play this year. It's in Seattle. You got Mr. I'm seeing ghost Samuel Darnold going against Mr. Gunslinger Matt Stafford, which, by the way, Matthew Stafford, I'm going to go on record. I hate you. You have now officially replaced Drew Brees on my I hate you list. Yeah, I absolutely hate you. Just that simple. That's all I'm going to say. You know, it wasn't like I was at the damn game. I mean, I could hate the defense coordinator for the Panthers a lot more. You know, how are you going to play zone defense against freaking the Rams the entire game and let Puka Nacua and Devontae Adams pick you the freak apart? Whatever. Who cares? I hate you, Master Hanford. I hate you. Go back to Texas and retire. Anyway, the Seahawks, I don't think are going to win this game.
I don't know, man.
The Rams are too hot.
They are hot, but again, it's a championship game. And what's the old moniker? Championship wins defense, right? Our defense wins championships. Yeah, there we go.
A little dyslexic.
Right yeah, right. There we go. All right. So anyway, defense wins championships, and the Seahawks defense is, my God, man. Like that's what carried them so far this season. I think I'm going with them, man. They got the 12th man up there too. So yeah, you got to kind of go with that. And this is the third time they've played. There's no magic anymore. There's nothing you can surprise them with. So I would have to say, yeah, it's going to have to be the Sea Chickens just because their defense is just so stout this year.
In the words of our great friend Lee Corso, not so fast, my friend. Let's just get there to it. Sam Darnold last year was the number 1 overall seed in the playoffs, and what happened when he was at Minnesota? Do you remember what happened?
Well, what was Minnesota's defense like?
Doesn't matter. They have a hell of a defense coordinator.
Yeah, but the defense
was blackballed to being a head coach.
But the defense wasn't that good. They relied a lot on Jets.
I mean, I would rely a lot on Jets too if I had them. I'm just being honest with you.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. I mean, they don't have a defense, and the Seahawks have a defense, man. That's the difference.
The Rams and the Seahawks split the season series, 1 game apiece. The total number of point differentiation was 3 points.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a hell of a game. It's gonna be fun to watch.
The Seahawks at the Rams lost. The Rams at the Seahawks won in overtime. I think that's going to be a much better game than the Broncos and Patriots. I honestly see the Patriots winning in a blowout.
Mm-hmm.
And that's only because I hate the Denver Broncos from what happened 10 years ago. I hope they get blown out. So I think it's going to be the Patriots and the Rams in the Super Bowl.
And I'm going Patriots, Seahawks. So we'll see.
When you wake up a loser, then you know that's all on you. But I got a feeling it is going to be the Patriots and the Rams. I watch both of them be wrong, and somehow the fucking Broncos wins. Oh my God,
right,
so mad.
So yeah, I mean, but like I said, I just think that the Seahawks defense, I think, is going to carry them the rest of the way. And then if when it goes to Patriots, Seahawks, I honestly think the Patriots, because they have a better offense, they both have really good defenses. I think the Patriots win the whole thing again, and it's just going to be the hatred of every NFL fan except for the Patriot fans. They've won enough already.
Are you ready for the hottest take you're about to ever hear?
Yeah, go ahead.
Your head is about to explode. Are you ready?
You're going to agree with me, aren't you?
No. Not even. No.
You think the Rams are going to win the whole thing?
The Rams will beat the Patriots. Hear me out. Sean McVay retires to take that Tom Brady money to go be an analyst like they said 2 years ago he was going to do after they won the first Super Bowl. He got to second. What else does he have to prove?
That's true. That part's true.
Yeah. And you want to know who's going to replace him? You ready for this?
Go ahead.
Sean McDermott.
I could see that. I could see McVay retiring and then McDermott taking over. I can see that.
Sean McVay will win his second Super Bowl and retire.
Yeah,
He was an ant hair away last time.
Yeah, he'd be a hell of an analyst too.
Dude, he can remember his play calls from when he was a graduate assistant at Hofstra or wherever the hell he was.
Yeah, I don't know, but that's what I'm saying. He'd be a great analyst. I mean, it's like we all hated Tom Brady as a quarterback because he always beat everybody, but as an analyst, he is phenomenal in the booth.
I want McVay and Olsen to be the fucking Fox number one team.
Oh,
I love you, Thomas Brady, but you don't deserve to be over Greg Olsen.
That would be nice.
McVay and Olsen, baby.
That would be nice. But it'd be two analysts. It wouldn't be enough. You wouldn't have enough commentating.
Who cares? Greg Olsen's he's gonna be sitting back being G-Reg from the U, baby. That's all we need. My name's Greg. What do I like? We can't say it on this show. But still, shout out to the fifth floor crew or the fifth floor boys or whatever they're called.
Yeah.
But look, in all honesty, man, I think the Rams are going to win it. Even though I hate Matthew Stafford, this is going to be
that's just
Matthew
saving
Stafford,
grace.
Devontae Adams, and Sean McVay are all going to ride off into the sunset with a Super Bowl ring.
If they win it all, I could see that. Yeah, I could see them all retiring.
Man, Matthew Stafford is the crazy thing is from August to November, all you heard was his back, his back, his back. You ain't heard nothing since. And I'm telling you, he picked Carolina apart, dude.
Yeah, he did.
I was there sitting in the 300 club, section 329, covered, making sure it didn't rain on us, and literally watched him pick us apart. The first drive, he threw the freaking 3 passes for 76 yards. All 3 of them went to Puka.
Yep. I don't know how y'all didn't double up on him. I don't know how you didn't double up on him.
We were drunk. That was a fun atmosphere, though. I'll be honest with you. It was a very fun and entertaining atmosphere. I wish my Panthers would have went in, and I am a man of my word. In that closet right there is a D. Alford jersey for the Atlanta Falcons. Like I said on Twitter, if the Falcons won the game, I would buy his jersey, and I did. So, yeah, I'm a man of my word. Speaking of man of their words, I don't think any owner in the NFL is a man of their word with what's going on in this damn coaching carousel right now. Boy, we got to get into that. Let's just start from the jump. The biggest surprise is John Harbaugh got fired by the Ravens. Tomlin stepping down, we've been hearing that for years, but one thing we ain't heard is John Harbaugh being fired by the Ravens.
Yeah, I get somewhat of what their thought process was. I mean, you have arguably the best quarterback in the league, and you haven't really done it's arguably. Arguably.
He's like top 5 now.
But hey, he's been MVP a few years, so you got to give him something. So anyway, you got arguably the best quarterback in the league. We'll leave it as that. And then he hasn't done anything. So I could see their thought process, but the body of work that he's put into that team and what they've done, and that for a fact that more than likely they're going to be in the playoffs and they're going to freaking go after somebody. And now all of a sudden they didn't make it the 1 year and it's like, yep, you're gone. Bye. See you. Have a nice day. Like that to me, it's a win now league, but he's won for you, man. And it's going to be hard to find somebody for him.
Super Bowl for you.
Yeah. Even with the lights going out in the dome.
With Joe Flacco.
Right.
Come on, bro.
Exactly.
However, how bad do you think John is punching arrow after he found out McDermott got fired the day after he signed with the Giants? I would have been like, wait a goddamn minute. Wait up. Wait, hold on. Let me go over here to Buffalo real quick.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to play, if you're still in New York, I mean, come on, you're going to just go up north.
Paying the same taxes, not as much though, but I like to think Buffalo taxes is a lot cheaper than New York City taxes. If someone can chime in and tell us that. Look, I ain't even got to the rest of the hires, but holy smokes. I love Sean McDermott. You know why? That's my DC. He came from Carolina. That dude can get any job he wants, but holy smokes, man.
Yeah. Yeah, that one, that was a shock. Like, everybody was shocked. Like, everybody's phone goes off at the same time. We're like, did that just, what did yours, what? Yeah, I mean, it was nuts, man. No one saw that one coming. No one. And people were like, oh, yeah, we said that. We said that was going to, no, you didn't. Shut up. Go away.
The rumor on the street is the meeting was 7 minutes.
That's crazy.
Hey, coach is giving you a heads up. We're going in a different direction. Have a good day. What the hell you just say?
Like, he had to have been blindsided by that. There's no way he thought he was getting fired.
No. 7 o'clock in the morning, you make me come in on my day off after we just got beat in the damn playoffs. Oh, yeah. I bet he flipped a desk, bro. I would have went out swinging.
Oh yeah.
I would have hit something. That new stadium ain't shit. It's coming down. Holy cow. That one right there.
Yeah. That one.
Who's left that can go there?
I don't know, dude. For that,
Mike
I don't know.
Tomlin is the only one available.
Yeah, he is.
I would even think about putting there.
I don't think Mike Tomlin would go there just because, like, yes, every coach they have somewhat of a loyalty, but they're not like, you're looking for the next big thing. And yeah, he'll have a team around him that's going to work perfect for him. Like, it is a perfect fit for Tomlin to go there, because I look at the Ravens and the Steelers as almost as much as it's like sacrilegious that their organizations, as far as the way they play football, are pretty much identical. It's hard-nosed football, good defense with an offense that can back them up. But like I said, it's sacrilegious. You're talking about somebody who's spent all those years with the Steelers, and now he's just going to leave there and go to the Ravens. Whew. You want to talk about that rivalry just went up? That temperature in that rivalry went up like 100 degrees if that happens. 100%.
The Ravens ended up hiring Jesse Minter, the DC from the Chargers. However, when I was talking, previously, I was like, when Cleveland, Pittsburgh, and Baltimore all had their job open, Stefanski getting fired, I think I hated that. Stefanski, 2-time coach of the year in Cleveland. He won a playoff game with Baker. This whole year was a sham for him.
Yeah.
I said Harbaugh should have went to Cleveland. Yeah. Stefanski going to Pittsburgh, and then Tomlin going to Baltimore.
Yeah,
that would have been the best thing to happen.
Yeah.
Mike McDaniel got fired from Miami. I mean,
that was like a year. It was a year or two late, because I thought for sure it was last year he should have been gone.
He's the OC and in the Chargers with LA, with the other Harbaugh, so like
that's a good fit though. I think that's a good fit. I think that'd be a good fit.
Justin Herbert. I mean, they got explosive weapons just like Miami, but at least Herbert's not concussion prone. He's not wearing an offensive lineman helmet,
right? I mean, and you got two freaking offensive mind, like your head coach's offensive mind too. So I think that's a good fit for Mike, because I don't think he's a head coach. Honestly, he's a great coordinator. He's one of those that's like, he just needs to make a living as a coordinator. I don't think he'll ever get a head coaching job again.
Well, he had interviews, but the biggest surprise is Mike McCarthy going to Pittsburgh.
There's only one reason that happened.
Does double Aaron stay?
That's the only reason they did that.
They said this has nothing to do with it.
Bullshit. I will call bullshit. I will raise that bullshit flag up. Yeah, because I'm telling you right now, that is the only reason why you go and get him up there, because you want Aaron Rodgers to come back.
Hey,
that is the only reason why.
Get Aaron on the line right now. We need to know what he's doing. Is he in the wilderness retreat this year? Is he in the smoke shack? Is he living like a homeless man in Texas? We need to know what he's doing, because that's going to tell us if he's coming back or not.
Yeah. But that's the thing. Like, out of all the coaches that are out there in the carousel, right? You went and got that. But
who's out there? Who could come into Pittsburgh though, with the notoriety?
McDermott. Like, if I was the Steelers and as soon as they got rid of McDermott, I would have been like, I want McDermott. Bring him in right now. I would 100% brought him in.
All right. Well, we got 4 jobs left. You got Arizona. You got Cleveland. You got Vegas. And you got, who's the other one? Well, I'm waiting for the scroller to come through because I forgot.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's how bad I am right now, people.
That's how many are open though. Like it's crazy.
The Cardinals. Oh,
Bills,
the Cardinals,
Bills.
Browns, and the Raiders. Because he obviously ain't going to Buffalo. Where is he going out of all? If you are Sean McDermott, what job are you taking out of those 3?
Out of those,
the Cardinals, the Ravens.
Honestly,
the Raiders, the Cardinals, and Cleveland.
I honestly could see him taking probably like the Arizona job. Out of those 4, I would say the Arizona job. Because it's you got a decent quarterback with you.
But I think they're moving on from Kyler before the draft.
Yeah, I mean they could. But then again, like you still like you have something you can lean on. Like
I think
I would see the thing is like we talked about before, man. Like when it comes to the Browns, like I would never want that job. Now, granted, coaches are always going to be like, I could fix this. I could fix this.
I'll tell you right now. Hey, Jimmy Haslam, are you listening? I'll come work for you if you just double the salary I make here and you pay for my house. I'll come work for you. I'll save you some money. I'll come be the head coach. Boudreaux can be my special teams and kicking coach for the same salary and a house. Hell, we'll share the house if it has enough bedrooms.
Yeah, just get us a mansion. We'll be fine.
Yeah. We'll come and do it. We'll save you a few $1 million, a lot of $1 million, and we'll come coach your team. All right. You just come shout us out. We got you.
I still want to know to this day, who did the Browns piss off?
Because the Baltimore Browns. Baltimore, Indianapolis,
because it's
Cincinnati.
Like no matter what you do there, no matter who you bring in, no matter like what all-stars you bring in, because look how many all-stars that were there and then left and had success either before they got there or after they were there. But when they're there, it's nothing. So again, we go back into this every time.
At one time, the Browns had Nick Saban and Bill Belichick on their coaching staff.
And they couldn't win.
And after that, they had nothing.
But that's what I'm saying. You have the
football
greatest
gods are pissed.
You have the greatest college coach and the arguably the greatest pro coach in your staff. And one's the head coach, one's the DC. And you can't you can't win anything. Like, what? It's just it's like crazy to me. I just don't understand that.
Look, man, it is crazy world you live in. Would you want to go play for the Cleveland Browns if you're a player?
No. I mean, granted, at that point, it's like, give me money. It is what it is. But for a fact, like, it's got to take like an act of God for them to actually do something.
Okay, question. Riddle me this. Worst run franchise?
Jets.
Nope. The Cleveland Browns.
Okay.
The Tampa Bay Devil Rays. Or the Charlotte Hornets.
Probably the Hornets. Out of all that, I'd say the Hornets because the Rays have won. The Browns had good seasons, but
Hornets ain't doing none.
No, Hornets are just garbage.
Hey, before y'all yell at me, I'm from the Charlotte area of North Carolina,
and even when they had good players back in the day too. They had hell of a good
back
players
in the early '90s. The Hornets should have at least won one championship.
They should have,
if it wasn't for this one guy named Michael Jordan.
And then you run in, but that's the thing. Like you had Jordan, and then you run into freaking what we had down here in Orlando. Like, but it's still like that was another thing. Like Orlando should have won one too, but they ran into Jordan.
Yeah.
So as I say, like the Hornets had some hell of good players.
And people, that's why Jordan's the GOAT because nobody ate when he played.
No. So
so here we go. We got Stefanski going to the Falcons. We got Jesse Minter getting hired by the Ravens. Jeff Hafley signed and hired by the Dolphins. Obviously, we got Harbaugh going to the Giants, McCarthy going to the Steelers, and most recently Robert Saleh going to the Titans, which I think is
that's a hell of a hire.
Yes,
that's a hell of a hire.
Very much better ran organization than when he was with the Jets.
And that's why I said Jets to begin with, because the Jets is a terrible ran organization too.
Out of those, who do you think, other than Harbaugh, just put him in there too. Out of those head coaching founders, who's going to make the playoffs first?
I'm going to go with Salah just because he's got a team around him, and the division he plays in isn't the great. The division he plays in isn't the greatest.
I'm going Stefanski.
I mean, I can see that too because they play in they play in a crappy division too, and we're both fans of that division, and they play in a crappy division. So I can see
I'm only fans of 25% of that division. I don't care about the rest of it. You all can jump off a cliff for all I care.
I mean, I don't like all
the Giants. The Giants are going to be well because now that they got a big name coach, they're going to be able to sign some people. Jackson Dart, if he can stop playing long darts with Cam Scadaboo, I think he'll be fine. And when I say long darts, I mean they're each the dart headbutting each other. It's like you ever seen the video of the baby lamb headbutting the kid? That's those two right there. Yeah, literally.
100%.
Then you got Arthur Smith who's like, fuck it, I ain't playing for McCarthy. I'm going to go back to Ohio State and coach at Ohio State. You got KC bringing back your boy Eric Bieniemy. How do you feel about that?
That's interesting because is it going to bring back the magic, or is it? So that's where that's where we're going to find out the answer right there. Is if that brings back the magic and KC goes back to the way they've been playing? Hey man, it was because of him. But is it because of him or that he was gone, or is it that age is finally catching up to the Chiefs? That's the big question right there.
They ain't done shit since he left.
No.
I ain't seen Patrick Mahomes complete a pass for over 22 yards since he left.
But that's what I'm saying. So is it because Mahomes, think about what Drew Brees, right now, Drew Brees probably can't even throw 20 yards because his arm's just screwed. So
does the Chiefs make a play for a wide receiver?
Right.
Do they go after Mr. George Pickens? Do they go and trade for Tyreek?
And bring him back? Mm-hmm.
Think about these NFL free agents coming up. We ain't even got into that part. We got a few months for that, but you know,
there's a lot. There's a lot coming out. I was looking at it today. There is a lot coming out, man.
Hear me when I say this. The Kansas City Chiefs has the top 16 pick in the NFL draft. When's the last time you heard that one?
What, 7 years?
It's been a while.
Yeah. But again, and it wasn't like Mahomes was not taking hits either. He was taking some hits. So
they need O-line, a deep ball, and a run game.
So Pacheco, is the body letting go or not? That's the question.
Didn't know who the hell Isaiah Pacheco was this year. That dude did not show up. I mean, nope. I can't say it was injuries. I don't know what it was, but that dude, oh my God. He let down a lot of fantasy users. Yep. I think, honestly, I didn't know much about Jeff Hafley or Jesse Minter before they got hired. I think the Steelers reached a little bit. Don't get it twisted. He's a Super Bowl winning coach. He helped the Cowboys to their last winning record. I mean, I don't know.
You also talk about the Cowboys, who's got all-star team.
But Mike McCarthy is a Pittsburgh guy, though. You know what I'm saying?
True. He is, and he's got that mindset. He's the hard work, a blue collar.
If Dan Canales
put your boots on and go,
come help me coach the Panthers, I'd be like, sayonara, on my way.
Right.
But I don't
I'm telling you, they're gonna say it's not, but it's a play to keep Aaron. That's all it is, man. And
I'm really concerned. I think McDermott's gonna sit this year.
I think he should. I wouldn't
take any of those jobs. I wouldn't take any of those jobs. I would take a year off like everybody else does because one of them asshole idiots are going to make a play for Bill Belichick, I guarantee you.
Yeah. But look, so I was literally before we got on the air, I was watching the pregame, and they were talking and they were saying, I mean, I agree with that. Like the same thing that Sean Payton did. He took a year off and thought about what his life was like. Same thing that Mike Vrabel did. Vrabel did the same thing. He took a year off, reflected on everything that he needed to do to improve as a coach, and look what it's done. They're playing today. Both of them are playing today.
Guy.
But they both played. They're both playing today, and they took that year off.
If Mikey
so
V
that's the
called
smartest
me
thing to
today,
do.
I would roll up into New England, and I hate the Patriots because what they did in 2004 to my Panthers.
Yeah,
I would roll up into Foxborough, baby.
Yeah,
Shout
I
out
agree.
Mikey V.
And I said he was a good coach too. Every place he's been, I thought he was a good coach. But like I said, you take that year off, look where you are now. They both did it, and now they're playing in the championship today. So taking a year off is not a bad thing if you take the year off right. Like you can't just sit there and just chill. You actually got to go back and reflect on everything that you've done and what led you to getting let go from that job, or you why are you taking that year off? And what have you done that worked and what doesn't work? Go talk to your coaching friends because, again, there's only 32 of you. So you have like the most exclusive club possible of people you could talk to. So
you almost had a perfect segue into the next moment about taking a year off because I think that might be what we're going to be having to deal with Mr. Pete Golding. Oh, my God, people, if you've been living under a rock, I think we finally broke Dabo Swinney. I think Dabo finally broke this week, and Luke Farrelly or whatever your name is. Oh my goodness! If this goes through the complaint department, and you did all that stuff, and they like make you sit for a year, I would laugh. Just to be very honest with you. I call it Dabo going scorched earth.
Oh, he 100% did.
He did not. He was Dion says we keeping receipts, Coach Prime. Dabo had the receipts and he posted the receipts. He let you know everything. It was time stamped. This dude definitely used ChatGPT to fix it, and you can also tell he don't like reading in public. But oh my God. Ole Miss, I hope you didn't do it. Pete Golding, I hope that you didn't say I do what I want to do or whatever, because sayonara, bud. Wow. What are your thoughts about that?
I got plenty of thoughts. My main thought is this. First of all, as an LSU guy, we understand we are the dark side now. We are the dark side. We're the evil organization. We get it.
Evil empire.
We understand it. We get that. But Ole Miss, Pete Golding, here we go.
You better be fired, dog.
You cannot go to social media and talk all this shit about how Lane Kiffin and LSU is tampering with your players when you do it. And then you can't once you get called out for it, you can't say, well, everyone's doing it. You just hammered us for a month saying that we were doing it. And then all of a sudden now you're saying, oh, don't worry about it. Everybody's doing it because you got caught. Look, you can't have both ways. Either you're doing it and it is what it is, but then everybody else is doing it, so it is what it is. Or you just ain't happy because your players left. Hey, figure it out. I ain't calling for your head. Everybody understands this is the way it works now with the transfer portal. Everybody understood with NIL and transfer portal, this was going to happen. People were going to tamper. It was going to happen. People were going to beg players to please get into the portal. It happens. We know this. I ain't calling nobody out for it. I ain't going to fight nobody for it because this is what we are in now. This is the thing that has happened when everybody could say, I'm leaving. I'm going to play wherever I want to play. I'm only signing a 1-year contract.
This is the NCAA and the United States government's fault just as much as it is Pete Golding's.
This is everyone's fault. Everyone that had a hand in this. Now, don't get me wrong. I still think that players should make money off of their name, image, and likeness. If they want to make a name for themselves, put their picture somewhere. You can't use my face and not say, I'm not going to pay you for it. That ain't going to work that way. And I get that. That's what players get. Cool. But when you say I can only sign a 1-year contract and then I'm going to leave, you're at fault for this.
Like, it was literally his first week at Clemson. Literally, like, Dabo claimed that Golding said, I know you're signed, but what's the buyout? In a text message. And he even had Jackson Dart and some former players texting him.
Yeah, no, I'd see like, and I could see how that would definitely piss off a lot of people because you just signed with them and now you're looking at trying to buy them out of that sign. I get it. That part is where
you know what? I think shouldn't happen,
but
what
we all know this
was
is what goes on.
Pissed off about because the kid went in his office and said, I'm not going nowhere, coach. And then fucking 3 hours later, sayonara, bitches.
Yeah, but like, I mean, we in the
I'll be mad as hell. I'll be mad
in the high
as hell.
school world, we're dealing with that now. Like, we deal with this. We deal with this every week. We see players like, especially like, so the worst one for me right now is when it comes to soccer and this MLS Next shit, because it's the worst. It's the absolute worst. So you got these MLS Next clubs. It's not even like MLS. It's a club that is sponsored by the MLS. And they're sitting there promising these kids the world. And so the kids start the season with you. Next thing you know, they're gone because they just signed a contract. And with MLS Next, they can't play in high school. Whatever, that's the kid's decision. But then when you turn around and you ask them, now we're in January, they're a senior, and you ask them, hey, you got any offers yet? And they say no. Everyone in our business knows if you don't have an offer as a senior by January, you're not getting an offer. It's not going to happen.
You're going to work.
Yeah. So when the thing that aggravates me is that when you look at track records of high school coaches and they're getting 5 to 10 kids signed each year, and then this guy comes in and promises you the world because it has MLS behind it, and then you ask them in January and they don't have an offer, like, there's a problem. It's a broken system, but it's the same thing that we're dealing with. It's just, like I said, NCAA, the kid shows up for day one, says, I'm not going anywhere, I'm going to play for you. Something lucrative comes behind them 3 hours later, and they're going somewhere else because they're going to pay them $2 million instead of the $1 million. And that's kind of what's going on with this whole Clemson thing. Like, Ole Miss was like, we'll give you $2 million instead of the $1 million. And that's kind of where it's at right now.
That's ridiculous. It's getting out of hand. It got to get fixed. Like, I get it. And, you know, this question got posed to me yesterday. We had a facility rental, and one of the gentlemen that was doing security looked at me. He's like, I guess he didn't know that recruiting was a real thing. And I looked at him and was like, yeah, bro. I was like, there's a damn transfer portal in high school athletics in the state of Florida on Twitter. Hi, I'm Chad Springer. I'm transferring to such and such school with 3 years left of eligibility, already tagging the coaches and everything in it, and then putting all their little hashtags on it and all that. Like, I showed him, and he's like, oh my God, that's real. I was like, as real as the sky's blue, buddy. And then he asked me, he said, well, how do you guarantee your kids stay here? You pray every night before you go to bed because there ain't no guaranteeing. Like, these kids are going to, thanks to this wonderful thing called School of Choice, these kids know all the loopholes and know exactly what the hell to do. If you're a private school kid with no athletics or a homeschool kid, you can basically go wherever you want. So hypothetically, you can play 3 different sports at 3 different schools and no one can do a thing about it.
Yeah, exactly. And
I have kids at my current school that are playing in athletics that, you know, they played sports at another school in the fall. Nothing can be done about it. You know, there's kids from your county coming and playing in my county, and there's nothing that nobody can do about it. There's nothing we can do at the end of World's Drive or wherever we're at. And I told the guy, I was like, look, if they want to leave, let them leave.
No, I mean, if they don't want to play for you, like I get emails from my coaches all the time. They're like, oh, this kid's leaving. I'm like, why do you care? If he doesn't want to play for you, let him go. Because all you're going to do is if the one time you say something dumb to the kid, then we're going to have some stupid investigation. That's not going to mean anything, but the kids are going to make stuff up. The kid's not playing for you, or even if he is a starter for you and he wants to go somewhere else, just let them go. Coach the team that's in front of you. See what happens. If it's not the best team that you got, it's not the best team you got. Like I said, the only thing that annoys me is when you got people that are sitting there, and granted, it's within the rules because they're not a high school organization, and they're promising kids the world, saying, I'm going to get you signed to all these D1 schools. I look at all these kids that have signed there, and you know the kid's D1 ready because you've coached him for 3 years, and then he leaves and gets nothing. And that breaks my heart. And granted, it was the kid and the parents' decision to do it. But to me, as a coach or as an athletic director, like, these kids mean the world to me. That's the only reason why I'm in this job to begin with. And to see them fall for the bullshit that's out there, and then they come back to you and go, I got nothing. It hurts. It hurts me personally.
It does, because you're invested in these kids, man, and they got some dumbass in their ear talking this, that, and the third, and not knowing the rules, and
well, let's just say let's go back to because we kind of went off topic, but let's go back to this Ole Miss thing, right? So my question is, when Lane left and everybody left behind, they were all like, Pete Golding's our guy. We're going to play for Pete Golding. And then a couple of their players left. So he goes in the system. He gets what he got to get. And they have a good portal class. They really do. I think it's the top 10 class. But
who's number one?
Lane by a mile. Like it's a big spread.
He was like Deion Sanders 2 years ago.
Yeah, I think like last time I looked, they were up. LSU was up by like 20 points on everyone or something like that. It was ridiculous. But like, how good is Ole Miss going to be now? Like, everybody was talking how great Pete Golding is. And don't get me wrong, I think he probably is a great coach. And he says the right things. He's probably a player's coach. But how good are they going to be now with all of this? Because players now, they're going to see this and they're going to like, nobody's going to go because what Dabo did. Dabo went scorched-earth, which this just, even though Dabo's always been like the good country boy, doesn't say much, Bible thumping, doesn't curse, doesn't do any of this stuff.
Dadgummit.
This is where Dabo is going to make his presence known. Because remember, he didn't like the transfer portal to begin with. He never shopped in the transfer portal. So he was waiting for this moment. He's been sitting back waiting for this moment, and now he got it. So how good is everybody going to all of a sudden just leave Ole Miss? Are they going to stay at Ole Miss and button up the hatches and be like, we're going to fight for Pete? Or is everyone going to be like, Pete, see you, bud. We're gone. Like, we can't have this here because it's Dabo, and we know Dabo always said he didn't like the transfer portal, but you do you, boo. And now all of a sudden, he's making it really known, losing his mind over it. And Dabo doesn't get mad like that.
According to the wonderful people at 24/7 Sports, as of 1/25/26 at 12:50 or 12:45 p.m. Central Standard Time, LSU is the number one overall transfer portal team with 3 5-stars, 11 4-stars, and 23 3-stars for a total amount of points of 87.57. Number 2 is Ole Miss with 63.56.
I said 20 points.
Yep. According to our wonderful friends at ESPN.com, effective 2 days ago, the 23rd at 7:30 a.m. Obviously, LSU had the number one class. I mean, they scored whenever they got that Sam Leavitt guy. I mean, it was a wrap after that.
Well, they got the number one, like pretty much almost every position. They got the number one player in the portal in that position.
Texas Tech was number 2, and the Indiana University was number 3. Hey, by the way, we ain't even getting on that.
We didn't even talk to that.
Shout out to those Indiana Hoosiers, buddy. Coach Kurt, I would come drink a beer and coach for you any day of the week. Shout out. Indiana is no longer just a basketball school, people. It is a real school. Them boys, woo, they put it on everybody this year.
So here's the question, though. if they would have blown Miami out, blown them out, do you put them up there with the 2019 LSU Tigers?
Who says I don't already?
I'm just saying, because, like, I mean, I'm an
already?
LSU fan, and LSU blew out Clemson in the championship game, but I seriously they're definitely, I put them at least in between the 2019 LSU Tigers and that Miami team. I put them right there in the middle, right at number 2, maybe that 1B, 1A kind of thing right there, because they were dominant.
I'm a 1A, 1B team. LSU's obviously 1A, then 1B. The question is, how do they repeat it? That's how you're going to separate them.
Yeah. Like, do they fall on the face of the earth like LSU did, or do they keep going?
LSU, that was a fall.
Yeah.
Shout out to Coach O. He needs to get one of them NFL jobs.
Hold up. Oh, here we go. Because of all this, do they bring in Coach O?
Who?
Ole Miss. He was a coach at Ole Miss. He coached there.
If they fire Golding?
Yeah. Because of all this.
Hold up. Let me do a quick on-the-spot research.
Coach O coached there. He was one of the interim he was the interim head coach. That was one of his interim head coach spots.
All right. Let's take a look. Give me 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. This is unprecedented. Okay.
He was interim head coach at one point at Ole Miss.
So you got he's there. You're like the best coaches currently out of work or not in a head coaching role. You have Bronco Mendenhall, Dan Mullen, Ed Orgeron, and Frank Wright.
Bronco would be a good hire.
Top assistants who are ready for a head coaching job, but they obviously leaving right now. Hey, by the way, shout out Bryant Haynes, the DC at Indiana.
Yes.
That
defense
gentleman. And I say that because he has a really close connection with me right now. And his brother, Tyler Haynes, who's a Facebook friend of mine and the head football coach at my alma mater, Catawba College. I'm living vicariously through him, watching him, go through his brother and all that fun stuff. And, that's got to be a great feeling. But if Golding got fired now, I wouldn't know what the hell to do. Excuse me, I'm getting over the crud. If Golding got fired, who would stay for player-wise? They get that 30-day automatic free transfer.
Yeah. I'm telling you, if he was gone, and just hear me out, they bring in Coach O, they keep their players. No one leaves.
But he only stays there for 10 games.
Hey, they get their players.
We're going to pay you $15 million to coach the one season for us. Oh, I got be right there.
But they're not gonna. Their players wouldn't leave. You want to hold on to your players, like Bronco. Don't get me wrong, Bronco would be a great hire too.
Just that name alone is fucking awesome.
Yeah, right.
Bronco Mendenhall.
Mm-hmm. That'd be a great hire too, but you would definitely ignite the flames some more of the LSU Ole Miss rivalry, even though it's already scorched earth as it is. Like this would be like
LSU by 30.
Oh yeah,
matter.
Yeah,
that game's not even going to be close.
No, not with the players LSU brought in,
and it's going to be in Ole Miss too, right? It's at Ole Miss this year.
It's at Ole Miss.
That dude's they're going to hit.
That's a game me and you should try to go to.
I'm down, bro. I'll take a day off work. I don't even give a shit.
I know, right?
I don't care. Y'all got it on Friday night. We don't care. We're going.
No, I'm already talking about going because Money in the Bank is in New Orleans the same weekend as opening weekend, and LSU's playing Clemson in Death Valley. I'm thinking I'm going home, and I'm going to go to the game And then
Would
the next
you
day, I'm going to
miss
Money
a
in the Bank.
Friday night football game?
Hey, man, I got an opportunity to go watch Lane Kiffin's first game as a Tiger and go to Money in the Bank. It might happen.
Mr. Boudreaux taking off on a Friday night in the fall. Shame on you.
I haven't done it in 4 years, man.
Hey, I got forced to do it for 2 weeks this year.
Yeah, well, you needed to do it too. So don't
Not
even
by
give
the
me that
state
shit.
of Florida, though. But
Don't give me
I
that
got
shit.
forced
Yeah, that
to.
was from all of us. That was all of us that forced your ass out of that one. So don't even give me that shit.
My SRO told me he would trespass me if I showed up. I didn't know the AD could get trespassed.
Yeah, well, it was gonna happen. You needed that.
I watched the game though.
Yeah. So
I watched it. Didn't like what I seen, but I watched it.
Yep.
Oh God! All right. So speaking of watching, what did you do on the wild card weekend? Did you get to watch the Saints in the playoffs?
Hey, shut up, you son of a bitch.
Shout out my Carolina Panthers. I got to go watch them. Shout out Mark Riddle for providing me with the exclusive tickets to the game. That's my old captain from the Marine Corps. He's always taking care of his boy. Boudreaux, what could you have done differently this year for your Saints? Maybe you could have signed Drew Brees back.
All right, so I know where we're going with this. We're gonna play. We're definitely playing a little game here, guys. We're gonna play a little game. You can bring back 11 players.
Legends.
11 players
in their prime. Any position.
And any position.
To make your team a Super Bowl team. And you know what, Boudreaux? Because I'm in a good mood, I'm going to let you go first.
All right, so I'm going to start right away. No, I'm going to start right now with the 2009 offensive line. The whole offensive line, bring them back.
So 5 of your picks is already gone.
Already gone.
Y'all do need O-line help.
Yeah, thank you. You give me my 5 O-line right there.
Okay.
So that's where 5 picks are gone right there. My whole offensive line is gone. All right. Yeah, we'll throw Drew Brees in there for number 6.
I mean, shout out Tyler, though. He did help me win 3rd place in my fantasy league.
Yeah, Tyler, he's up there for Rookie of the Year right now, so who knows? But Tate, he's not going to win it. Yeah.
It's not Tate. Excuse me. I'm stupid. Totoro McMillan.
Yeah. But yeah, so there's my 6. And then you're going to give me, we're going to go Marcus Colston.
Stupid.
You're out of your mind. That was the best receiver the Saints have ever had. All right. So then I got 4 picks left.
See.
My 4 picks.
Or are you going to trade those picks for Peyton Manning and a Super Bowl trophy?
Nope. Nope, because we picked Manning for a Super Bowl trophy. So I'm good. So we got Ricky Jackson.
Okay.
Sam Mills.
Okay.
Toy Cook.
Okay.
And my last pick, because we need some help on the return game, Reggie Bush.
I can semi-respect what you did there.
Bring back a little bit of the Dome Patrol. Bring back the offense from the 2009 Super Bowl champs. I'm good now.
So ladies and gentlemen, remember, you're not going to agree with what we say. I can't wait to hear the comments. I went a little differently. I did mine more strategically. First, I have some honorable mentions. Those who I could use, but I chose not to use these individuals, okay? First off, I got to start off with my boy Musa Muhammad. First ever football jersey I ever owned, Musa Muhammad, number 87, Carolina Panthers.
Okay.
We don't need size at our receiver. We're going to get into that a little bit later. Then the keep pounding man himself, RIP, Sam Mills. I picked him too as an honorable mention. Beside him, though, we picked Lamar Lathan as an honorable mention. One of our first nasty linebackers we had here. Then I went Kevin Green, Mr. Hall of Famer. And the reason I didn't pick him because he went in the Hall of Fame with the Steelers and not the Panthers. So, RIP to him as well. Mike Minter was an honorable mention. And then the Bash brothers themselves, D'Angelo Williams and Jonathan Stewart, were honorable mentions. Now, I picked at least one person from every single position group. We're going to start off with my defense. My defense needs a little bit of help this year, okay? God, if only we could play man defense, we could have had a chance to beat the Rams in the wild card. So I had to start off by picking my boy, Mr. Lockdown himself, Josh Norman. Josh Norman going out in that cornerback position opposite of J.C. Horn, and then you can move Mike Jackson into the slot. Puka wouldn't have had all them catches.
No.
Not at all.
No.
Devontae, he wouldn't have had nothing either. Because in that 2016 version of Josh Norman, he was what they call a lockdown corner. Now, got beat over the top a little bit this year too. Notice I didn't pick Mr. Mike Minter because I got to meet this guy before the game. Shout out to Carolina Panthers and Mr. Kurt Coleman, baby. Cousin Kurt, that deep safety, come down, knock you out. So I put Norman and Coleman in my lineup right now and the back end. All right. So now we got to shore up that linebacker a little bit. Roseboom was good. Wonen was good, but I love you guys. You ain't no Luke Kuechly. I'm not going to go and not put Luke Kuechly.
I was about to say, if you don't put Luke in there, my God.
Luke Kuechly.
I would have been like, I'm done. I'm no longer doing this. Leave the studio. I'm out.
But I need someone that can play opposite of Luke Kuechly. And who better than someone that did it his entire career, Mr. Thomas Davis.
Yeah.
And, our D-line's decent right now. I mean, we got Derek Brown in the middle, but we just had no outside edge. So I got to go to the first ever Carolina Panther Hall of Famer, Mr. Julius Peppers himself, Mr. Dunking on you and Mr. Sacking you.
Yep.
That defense right there, we just sewed up our entire issues on defense. The entire defense is done, and we ain't even got to the offense yet. We ain't even got there yet. And that's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 picks. So we got 6 more picks on our offense, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to start off with the O-line. Look, I love Icky. I hope he comes back from his injury over there on the O-line. I love Damian Lewis. That dude got a lot of heart, got a lot of energy, and I love Taylor Morton. But, bro, give me Ryan Khalil and Jordan Gross back in my interior offensive lineman. You put them on that line, we running all over everybody.
Khalil's a beast, man. He was
Ryan Khalil. Hell, give me Matt Khalil. He played for us too. I don't care. He's a 1B section. But Ryan Khalil and Jordan Gross, they're coming back. These next 4 picks don't even have to tell you. You can guess all 4 of them. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you, hey, got to get G-Reg back at tight end, baby. Got to get G-Reg back at tight end. The first tight end to have back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons. Jimmy Graham ain't do it.
No.
Gronk didn't do it.
Shockey didn't
Shannon Sharp didn't do it. But G-Reg did. Hey, we got some good young skill kids, McMillan, Coker. They got size. That's great. Xavier Leggett. They ain't no Steve Smith.
No.
They ain't no Steve Smith.
God, I hated Steve Smith my whole life.
Look, they ain't no Steve Smith. I'm sorry, boys. I love you.
Smallest son of a bitch to talk more shit than anybody in the league.
John Gruden said it best. Steve Smith don't discriminate. He'll fight his own mama. That's true. Look, Jalen Coker, love you, mean it. Man, you number 4 on the depth chart. You put Steve Smith opposite of McMillan. Rico Dowdy, you did good this year. You're not going to be there next year because you're pissed off, and I don't blame you. We ain't going to need you. We got to get my boy CMC back in his prime, Mr. 1,000, 1,000. Bryce, I like my quarterbacks a little bit opposite than you. I don't like 5'9", 160-pound quarterbacks. I like quarterbacks that God specifically made the size of a linebacker who you watched at Wild Card Weekend hit his return back to the Queen City and hit that keep pounding drum. Let me explain something to you. You think the pop for Edge coming back to the WWE was loud? I could have heard Cam Newton's entrance here in Orlando from Charlotte. That was so loud, and he was like, give me my quarterback, Cam Newton back. Undefeated, undisputed world championship. Notice I didn't say Super Bowl. There ain't a team in the world that will beat this lineup in our prime. With what we have now, with what I added to it, we wouldn't punt. I tell you that much right now. We wouldn't have one punt. Like, these Carolina Panthers would be so nasty right now. And look, people, I know y'all ain't gonna agree with me.
Nah. Y'all ain't gonna agree with me either.
Oh no.
It is what it is.
Bring back Kerry Collins. Oh no, bring back Steve Berline.
Bring back Jake Delhomme.
Bring back Jake Delhomme. Hey, none of them won MVP. And look, like I said, I love D'Angelo Williams. I love Jonathan Stewart. They're my Bash brothers, but CNC dog. And look, ain't no wide receiver in the history of Carolina Panthers better than Steve Smith. I love Musa Muhammad. I love Ricky Prohl. I love all of them. Look,
I agree with that.
I love Mark Carrier. Yeah, I said Mark Carrier in 1995, baby. He ain't Steve Smith. Wesley Walls ain't Greg Olsen.
Like, you just got to put it like your wide receiver's 5'9", and he's still coming down with everything. I mean, there's nothing you can do about it. Like, that's when you know he's just a badass receiver. When you look up
the dictionary, the word dog, D-A-W-G, you don't see a Georgia Bulldog logo. You see Steve Smith.
Yeah, I'll give you that. He was
ask Mr. Aqib Talib. Shoot. Josh Norman ended up being a dog for that 1 year. Ask OBJ.
Yep.
Like, look, Luke Kuechly. Your boy even said Luke Kuechly knew what he was doing before he knew what he was doing.
Yeah, he always did have Drew's number, that's for sure.
Let me explain something to you, bro. Luke Kuechly, Greg Olsen said it about him one day. He's like, he's the nicest person you're ever going to meet in your life until he puts on a football helmet and he becomes a psychopath. He's like, he's the guy that takes the trash out for the cafeteria ladies and he gives Christmas cards to everybody. You put a helmet on him, he's a psychopath. Yes, he is.
Yeah.
And I've seen him too before the game.
I mean, it's a nice lineup. Like, it'd be fun. It'd be a fun game to watch. My lineup, for sure, lineup. That'd be a fun game to watch.
You know what? Damn Madden needs. They need to get on 2K's level and have like the historic lineups and historic teams.
Yeah. Or just like where you can put historic players in, like you can just make like all-star teams. That would be phenomenal.
Literally. You put this, oh God.
Have an all-star. Like, even if we're not the ones picking it, right? Like, I mean, granted, EA, you want us to have a hand in this? You're right down the street from us. We can handle this.
You pay me what I make twice what I make now.
We can go. We'll go through just hang with the Chads, get both of us, Boudreaux, Springer, and we will create these lineups for you. We'll go through every team and we'll create.
We'll do it on the show.
An all team. Yeah, we'll live stream it. And these are the teams, and you just put them in. No problem. But here we go. Let us do it. But I'm saying, Madden, if they did it for Madden, where you just put like an all-star team together from each organization from the beginning till now, and then let them play it out. And then that's where you literally see, especially with the way AI is nowadays and stuff like that, you can see who has the best.
Madden sucks right now. Because you would think with AI, the play calling would be so much different. It's the same plays every time.
Yeah.
With AI, it would be so much better. Even the play, it's.
But if you put it, and then you could do like a Madden, like don't even have like, we'll obviously have tournaments and stuff like that, but don't even have that. Like, just have where you have a full season ran with the teams that are out there now, and the divisions they're in, and you can do this. This would be like an ESPN special. Each week, you can have like one day, everybody come out. Obviously, not Sunday, not Saturday. We'll do it like on a Friday, or even like a Wednesday when there's nothing going on. Do it like a Wednesday, and they'll have the games. And if you want to sit down and watch, you sit down and watch. And then at the end of you'll have a Super Bowl, and you can find out exactly who has the best organization with the best players ever.
Who would that be? The best all NFL team.
you're gonna laugh, but if you go like through everything that's happened, like started when the Super Bowl era started till now, it's hard to pass up the Steelers. I mean, they've been relevant since pretty much the beginning.
We're talking talent-wise too. I will never admit this on camera after this day. Dallas Cowboys. But
yeah, Cowboys. Yeah.
Shut up! What? You just ruined it.
Yeah.
You made me say it. I think the Cowboys would.
Yeah, I mean the Cowboys like that. Like, but those early like the 70s Steelers, dude.
I mean,
as nasty as they were.
Okay.
And then they were good, like through the Tomlin era, through the
Terry Bradshaw
think
survive
about it,
with
dude, the NFL, like think about it.
Myles Garrett running him down.
Okay, but think about it now, like with the rules they are now, it's not as like a death sentence to quarterbacks. Where back then, like quarterbacks getting hit super late, wide receivers are getting hit super early, and they're getting killed. So I mean, yeah, the player now is faster and stronger than it was back then, but it's also back then it was a lot grittier. So you kind of put both together. I mean,
you know who would actually still have a nasty lineup too, though? The Broncos.
Yeah, especially like the 90s and now. Yeah, that would be. Yeah, they'd be nasty.
Yo, imagine John Elway.
But I'm about to say, do you put John Elway or do you put Manning? Which one do you put there? Or do you put Manning with the Colts?
I'm putting Manning with the Colts.
All right.
That's who he's going to Hall of Fame with.
Yeah, that's true.
Look, John Elway, Davis at running back. Then you got the receivers they got now. You know, the Demetri Thomas RIPs. You know, you got the, Ed McCaffreys of the world, the Rod Smiths of the world.
That defense was nasty,
the Shannon Sharp.
That
Von
defense.
Miller. Von Miller with Bill Romanowski. Ugh. Ow.
Yeah, that's nasty.
Champ Bailey lockdown island in the back.
Yeah, that'd be nasty.
That would be sick. People, we want you to chime in. Who is the all-time
EA
greatest?
Sports. Hey, EA Sports, give us a call. We got you. We'll sit down and we'll hook this up for you.
We'll do it for you.
We'll put the teams together for you. Yep.
And we're only going to do it between May 30th and July 28th.
Yeah. And all we want, like if you want to pay us, it's fine. Or you could just give us the royalties from the game. Just give us some royalties from the game. That's all.
Or put us in the game with not no bullshit rating like 99 overall God mode. Like I want to be 04 Mike Vick with Cam Newton's body. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm down with that too. Yeah, you can put us in there. That's fine.
You can be a kicker because you're
I'll be the kicker. Yeah,
you be fucking Sebastian Janikowski with the length of Little and Aubrey.
Yeah,
that'd be
70-yard. Yo, imagine 70-yard field goals like it's nothing.
Yeah, like imagine that. Like Sebastian Janikowski's over there smoking a cigarette, eating a hot dog, and kicked a 68-yard field goal. All right, I'm coming. Boots that shit. Like, come on, bro. Oh my god. It was fun, ladies and gentlemen. We've had a wonderful time. We got to get into the playoffs. Right now
Denver's up 7-0.
Hey, Stidham has a 2-for-5 game for 58 yards and 1 touchdown. He was 1 for 4 for 52 yards. So yeah,
they both went 3 and out in the first drive, and then the Broncos just ran it down the field. So
hey, but we appreciate all your love and support, ladies and gentlemen, and we're gonna get on up out of here today. Boudreaux, how are we gonna end this show?
Hey, be better, man.
Hey, if you're better today, you get 1% better today. You'll be 1% better tomorrow. Every day after that. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Chad Springer, joined as always by the greatest tag team partner, Chad Boudreaux. This is Hang with the Chads. We are Audi 5000. Enjoy your playoff weekend. We'll see you next week.